channel. Welcome back to another video. We're looking at Euro AUD. As you can see, we have a split screen of 3-hour time frame and the 15-minute time frame. Now, the purpose of this video is to answer a question that I get asked on a lot, and that is whether or not can you trade on a 5-minute chart, or can you find entries on a 5-minute chart? I'm going to show you on this video one way that you could use the 5-minute time frame with our strategy to find actual entries. So as we're looking at Euro AUD on the 3-hour time frame here on the left, you can see that we're coming off a brand new peak formation after grabbing market maker orders. Okay, now after market maker orders were grabbed, you can obviously see a peak formation high is created, and then we should be looking for sell setups after that. Now, when we come to the 15-minute time frame here, we can see that we end up getting basically just one big push up, and then it just essentially drops off, right? So this essentially is not an M pattern that we would normally trade. However, I want you to pay attention to the actual pattern that this developed here. What is this? This right here is a 2-star doji pattern that's basically just one leg. Okay, now the cool thing about this is that if you get this specific pattern, when you go to the 5-minute time frame, what does that look like on a 5-minute time frame? Right, it looks like just a normal M pattern. So can you use the 5-minute time frame to find and trade patterns that we trade with our strategy on this channel? The answer is yes, you can, in the right context that you have to understand. Now, let's talk about what makes up that particular pattern itself. So you can see the first leg is created. Here we have more than 5 candles between the first and the second leg here. So the key factors of this second leg is going to be the fact that we don't get a second leg pattern like a railroad track, star pattern, quarter wood. Okay, so we have to wait for further confirmation. Now, if we take a look at what we discussed before in the previous video, is the fact that what happens, what do we need essentially for this to give us an indication that it's ready to enter a potential trade? If we take a look at this pattern again here, what do we have in the middle? The middle is basically the apex, right? This middle here is the apex. And what did we talk about in the previous video? Same type of concept where we want this apex to be broken if we don't get a second leg pattern. So what ends up happening here is we get this candle. This candle here obviously breaks through and closes below this apex of the structure on a 5-minute time frame. We can use that to our advantage and help us get an entry into this specific trade. Of course, when we put in the EMAs, you can clearly see that this candle is the one that closes below the 13, which we use in order to help us with confirmations of entries. So the trade setup is like this. The entry is going to be after the red candle that closes below the 13. Okay, you get a tiny little bit of a pullback. That really is not going to matter at all because you're going to get in right after that specific candle closes. Obviously, the stop loss goes above the closest high, which is the second leg. This particular stop loss could be anywhere from 20 up to 24, 25 pips. Again, depending on what the spread is, because you have to take into effect the spread at the time as well. You have to factor that into your stop loss. Depending on where you have your stop loss, your 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio could be something like this, or the trade setup itself could look something like this. 2-to-1 is basically getting you about 46 pips, and as you could see, this particular trade setup ended up going well over 78 pips, over 3.5 to 1 risk to reward ratio on one trade using a 5-minute chart. Okay, so guys, I hope that this video was helpful to you guys. I hope it brought you some value in understanding one way that you could use a 5-minute time frame, as long as you understand the parameters that you're using it, and how to use those parameters. All right, guys, if you need any more help, if you need help with market maker orders, finding market maker orders, if you need help with directional bias, or you don't know very well about peak formations, resets, and things of that nature, join us on FXM Plus. You'll get all that information updated daily, so you know exactly what directional bias you should be looking for, and most importantly, where are market maker orders sitting. All right, until next time, guys, enjoy the rest of your week of trading. Guys, if you found value in the video and in the content that we make on this channel, and you'd like to get more in depth on our strategy, come join our next masterclass. It's on April 24th. Sign up for it using the link in the description. What you get for what you pay for is an unbelievable value for this particular masterclass. First, lifetime membership, so you'll always have access to the course itself, but you're not just getting one course. You're getting the masterclass, you're getting the previous mentoring course, you're getting an advanced course, you're getting access to the full unedited version of the Blueprint Summit videos. You have access to group sessions on a weekly basis. Every Sunday, we get together in a group setting, and you can ask as many questions as you want. Anything you want to ask away. We also give you access to the previous group session archives, which right now is sitting at over 110 hours of content. Okay, we give you weekly analysis, we give you midweek analysis update videos, you get MT4 and MT5 indicators, you get a customized trading journal, you get a customized backtesting journal, and most importantly, you get mentoring private chat through our Discord server. Okay, so everything you could possibly need to trade, you get from this masterclass. So join us, guys. We look forward to having you. We look forward to helping you reach your goals in your trading journey. Link is in the description. We'll see you April 20th.